This is a GTA Wire product. Be sure to check out gtawire.com for ways to support and explore other content.
Now they're chanting, "Welcome back."
When we were young,
we dreamed of this day,
where we get to show the world what we're about.
That I am more than just a pretty face.
That I'm king of the world.
That we're all grown up.
I know your every move, I've heard your every word, I know you well. And I've got nothing left to prove, your threats I find absurd, I am your hell. Every time.
Welcome to another episode of Fan First. I am professional wrestler Holden Albright.
And I am professional wrestler Van Landon.
If you're just tuning in, which you are because it's a podcast, you have no choice, you press play. The start of the show featured a song you may or may not know. I first heard it in the WWE Anthology CD soundtrack. It's called Fight. It was the SummerSlam 2002 theme. Go back and watch the Shawn Michaels Triple H hype package for that. This song, since I've listened to the album since 2003, has always been like in my rotation, and still, I believe, like, yeah, My Way, whatever, but this is kind of an in-house, like, WWE theme of, like, this is a perfect pro wrestling hype song to me, for the record.
Absolutely, absolutely. And here on Fans First, we cover off the history of pro wrestling, like the song you just mentioned. And today we're covering off June 15th to June 28th.
Because before we were pro wrestlers, we were pro wrestling fans, still are. So now we're going to go into some of the birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
On June 16th, 1959, the Ultimate Warrior was born. Happy birthday to the Ultimate Warrior. Happy heavenly birthday, that is. Obviously one of my favorites growing up. Happy birthday, Ultimate Warrior.
On June 24th, 1958, Zeus was born. But you may know him in wrestling as Zeus. You may know him from No Holds Barred. But he was also a famous American character actor, notable for his roles as a heavy in the neighborhood bully, Debo in the Friday film franchise. Unfortunately, he did pass away December 10th, 2020, at the age of 62.
I'm Debo. Who? Debo!
You just took mine in. What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bike. What you got on my 40, homie?
I thought you had $200.
I do. But I won't spend Red's money. I'm broke. Give it up, Red.
Come on, Debo, stall him out.
Where you got my 40, homie? I don't have nothing. Yeah, you got something.
Heidenreich. On June 28th, 1972, Heidenreich was born. Heidenreich was one of my favorites growing up. Watching him in the mid-2000s, I was always doing the arm hook taunt as I walked around saying Heidenreich. Obviously notorious for teaming with Road Warrior Animal as a new Legion of Doom at that time, feuding with Eminem. Happy birthday to John Heidenreich.
On June 26, 1977, Mark Jindrak is born. He is best known for his appearances in World Championship Wrestling and WWE under his birth name, and for his appearances with CMLL under the name Marco Corleone. Now, the other side of being born is unfortunately death. So to give some recognition to those who were born this month, here's also some people that have passed away.
I think he's cute. He's so sexy. He's got the look. This drives the girls wild. Got the
On June 15th, 2007, the wrestling world lost the sensational Sherry. I remember her as she was my mother's favorite wrestler because they had the same name at the age of 49, and we still miss her and the wrestling world.
On June 19th, 2019, British professional wrestler Lionheart, birth name Adrian McCullum, passes away via suicide. He's known for wrestling for many promotions in the British scene. He was born December 17th, 1982.
On June 18th, 2018, the wrestling world said goodbye to Big Van Vader. Leon White was his real name, where you would have seen him on shows like Boy Meets World, but Vader was one of my all-time favorites because he was truly larger than life. Rest in peace, Big Van Vader.
Also on June 18th, but in 2010, professional wrestler Trent Acid, birth name Michael Verdi, born November 12, 1980, also passed away. He worked as a tag team wrestler for most of his career, primarily as part of the Backseat Boys with Johnny Kashmere, and also as a godfather and stalwart of American independent professional wrestling.
And now we take a look at some of the wrestling highlights and events from June 15th through June 28th.
Samoa Joe holding out the hand. Will Kurt Angle accept it now that he's the champ? I mean, what sportsmanship from Samoa Joe? No! He won't! He gets him and then gives him the Olympic slam! That's the exclamation point! Here in Slammiversary!
On June 17th, 2007, TNA hosted Slammiversary, which was held at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, in front of 3,500 fans. On the pay-per-view main event, Kurt Angle outlasted Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Chris Harris, and Christian Cage in a King of the Mountain match to win the vacant TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Also on the show, Bob Backlund defeated Alex Shelley.
You've gone since the 1, 2, 3 kid unquestionably upset you. I mean, it seems as every place you hear, you must hear 1, 2, 3 in your dreams. It's going to be so frustrating for you.
Okay, everybody listen to me. Stickman, mira chico, $10,000. Wow. It's for you, man. With this kind of money, you could go out and buy a life.
On June 21st, 1993, Monday Night Raw was live and held Razor Ramon versus 1, 2, 3 Kid. After the famous upset victory, Razor Ramon put forth the $10,000 cash prize if Kid accepted the rematch. The match, of course, ended in a no contest after Kid ran out of the venue with the bag brought to the ring by Ramon containing the $10,000. Also that night, Marty Jannetty defeated Doink the Clown in a 2 out of 3 falls match, which is crazy.
The fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin, an incredible victory.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWF. Because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16, Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Come on, that's not necessary.
All he's got to do is go buy him a cheap bottle of Thunderbird and try to dig back some of that courage he had in his prime. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the WWF superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. As far as this championship match is considered, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time has come. And when I get the shot, you're looking at the next WWF champion, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Obviously anything but humble. The fourth prestigious king of the ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
On June 23rd, 1996, the fourth WWF King of the Ring pay-per-view took place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Stone Cold Steve Austin would defeat Mark Mero in the semifinals, and then Jake Roberts in the finals to win the tournament. Austin's post-match promo victory speech debuted the infamous Austin 316 tagline, which would go on to become one of the most popular catchphrases in professional wrestling. Also on the card, The Undertaker was defeated for the third time on TV up until this point, when his match with Mankind was stopped and Shawn Michaels retained the WWF Championship against the British Bulldog in their return match from In Your House, Beware of Dog.
On June 20th, 2005, Monday Night Raw was live in Phoenix, Arizona, and Carlito Caribbean Cool in 2005 became the new Intercontinental Champion after defeating Ain't No Stopping Him Now Sheldon Benjamin. But what was even more famous about this episode of Raw was Kane interrupted the wedding of Edge and Lita, came out from underneath the ring, tombstoned the minister, and the rest is history, as Kane was going crazy in 2005.
Then by the power vested in me by God, our Father, and the Lord Jesus Christ.
It's Kane! Kane, we're coming through right through the ring! Oh my gosh! He came from the depths of hell, and he's assaulting Edge!
What a rush!
On June 25th, 1990, the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal made their WWF television debut for the WWF Superstars of Wrestling taping in Dayton, Ohio.
On June 27th, 2017, SmackDown Live was on fire, but unfortunately, they were under fan fire, as after previously having the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match end with interference by James Ellsworth, Carmella had to defend the briefcase in a Money in the Bank ladder match on SmackDown Live, where she would ultimately win it herself, proclaiming her Miss Money in the Bank.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Fan First. You can follow me at Holden Pro, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Most importantly, go support me. Patreon.com/BrendanC. A lot of promotions this month for items.
And you can support me directly at patreon.com/TheVanLandon.
But if you want to support both of us and you get the individual memberships and you get so much more and you become an investor in GTA Wire, which is a independent Canadian creative collective, where this show, go look over GTA Wire or wherever you're listening to this. There's a different podcast feed, GTAWire.com. Become an investor. For this month, you can get 2 mugs, 2 t-shirts, and the chance for a Cactus Jack action figure.
Ooh, a lot of good things happening over there. But fans, I leave you with my theme song, And I love Chad Gable, and he used to have a partner, Jason Jordan. And this is from back in their NXT glory days. Take a listen to the American Alpha theme song. We'll see you on the next one, folks.
Fan First is a GTA Wire podcast in association with the Hub Sports Entertainment Network, hosted by Van Landon and Holden Albright, created by Brendan C., produced by Brendan C. and Corbin Joslin, associate producer Randy C. I've been Bobby. Take care of yourself and each other.